This guy's been pretty good. I'm not here to tell you he's going to come back to earth because that looks like he's pretty good. I'm not going to be one of those guys that says, oh, he's going to regress to the mean and the mean's going to be regressed to. And
I don't think he has a coach.
But you tell me how he's going to get better.
Just
how's Purdy getting better?
Sustain this.
That's all he can do. Yeah, I think you're right.
No, you're right, man.
And I want to read this to you, and I'm not picking on her because she's my girl, Lori Matthews.
Lori, she's so awesome.
Lori says, Brock's going to get more comfortable as he starts facing opponents multiple times. He'll get better at recognizing strengths and weaknesses of the competition. I mean, maybe I'm just doing this. He looks like he completely understands all that already.
No, he does.
I mean, is it possible for him to get more comfortable than he looks now?
Okay, I got something for you.
Damn.
He scored 19 against Dallas. We all were like, okay, this is a tough test. 42 the second time. Mm-hmm. So you think again, I know it's a team game. You got coaches. I think he went to the lab and was like, you know what? I can throw on this team.
Yeah, he might have. Let's go take some calls. Let's go to John's in Marin. What's going on, John? How you doing, man?
Good. Yeah, Purdy's doing great. He's young. But the one thing that I think we're all going to come to reality on is the league's going to figure out some things at some point. And that's always a challenge for a quarterback. And I want to see how he responds to that.
I'll say this, though. That's where Shanahan comes in.
Boy.
That's where Shanahan comes in. Because I think, what's the adjustment to Purdy? Doesn't the adjustment have to be to the Niners? Like, what's the adjustment? What could we possibly find in Purdy that becomes a weakness? Because even if we do, then Kyle will just scheme around.
Maybe his accuracy wanes. Maybe they start bumping and running all their receivers and hey, you got to make a throw. I don't know, but right now there's 10 regular season games he's passed. Steiny. So what did you just tell me? There's 12 games left in the season. Yep. If we want to be honest, he'll be undefeated as a regular season starter in 7 more games if they win. So if this team gets to 12-0, he would have presented, it's a combo. I went undefeated on red.
Right.
Like, how much tape do these coordinators need? Or it's also, this is no shaded, Brock. Oh, you want to come at me? Well, I got Spadoni. I got Steiny. You got Evan to worry about. And that's Kittle, Debo, and Ayuk, and McCaffrey. This is, I'm going Rick Barry, Steiny. This is crazy. It really is. And we're all watching for that other shoe to drop. I don't think there's a shoe.
But I don't. There's not a shoe.
So
when you say shoe, there's another shoe to drop. That, to me, makes it sound like he's going to get his comeuppance at some point. Or they're going to figure him out at some point. I do kind of think we're beyond that.
That's why the Dallas game represented so much. Oh, Dan Quinn can do it. And look what happened.
I mean, shoe dropping to me would be the 49ers losing their next 3 games, Purdy having 3 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. Wow. I mean, does anybody really see that happening?
But I'll give you that. That would be that.
I can't envision Kyle Shanahan developing a game plan that would allow him to stink that much.
Text of the day, Comcast business text line. Purdy's weakness, he can't throw left-handed. Right?
Do we know that?
But you get the gist of it.
I do.
I don't.
But we haven't seen him scramble left yet.
Well, he said left-handed.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe he can shovel pass with his left if he needs to. Greg in Oakland. What's up, Greg?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey.
Doing well.
I am 60 years old. Have been a Niners fan all my life, and boy, it sure is a cherry on the cake to be able to watch Brock take over from all these greats. My opinion is that these guys don't have to get better. What they have to do now is maintain the machine, and I really saw that on Sunday with Shanahan taking Brock out, relaxing his players, really maintaining the team, giving his second guys some time on the field, and just it seems to me that when you're this good what you got to do is maintain that. You got to spread it around. You got to keep your guys healthy. You got to keep them thinking. And that's my thought.
Yeah.
We don't need to get better. We just need to keep it in good shape. Keep it swinging well.
Well, you might be right.
Wow.
You might be right.
I just thought of something. You tell me what you think. Now, I don't have the numbers, but I have the gut feeling that I know I experienced when this guy hit the scene. Colin Kaepernick took the league by storm.
Yep.
And that playoff game against Green Bay, he looked like he was in a league of his own. And whatever happened before all the politics, Steiny, the league figured him out. Now, that team offensively couldn't hold a candle to this team offensively, I believe. But I don't want to call what Cap did insanity, but it was something we lived through, and then it went away. So I do wonder, but Steiny, I'm watching this dude process it, and he's not dependent on using his legs. Not that he can't. Kyle's in his bag, the weaponry on just 1,000. So that's why I don't believe, even if he slipped, it wouldn't be apparent to the naked eye.
Who has a stronger arm, Kaepernick or Purdy?
I would say Cap.
Who's faster, Kaepernick or Purdy?
I would say Cap. But who's more accurate?
Purdy.
Oh, no doubt.
That's my point. That's what.
Okay, right.
You know what? Fast and big arm, hit the pipe. Hit the pipe.
A lot
with
of them
fast
do.
And big arm.
A lot of them
yeah,
do.
but they better do more. They better do more than that. I'll take give me somebody who's smart and accurate any day of the week, especially with an offensive coordinator like Shanahan who knows where the ball's got to go. 888-957-9570 is the number, and we're talking about Brock Purdy and where he goes from here. And I was driving into work today thinking the notion that he's going to fall off is, to me, getting pretty ridiculous. Yeah. Not only is it unlikely, but the team is so good that he's probably going to be the quarterback of a team that wins a lot of games this year. My question to 49er fans, though, is how does he get better? I mean, the last 10 games, if you look at the numbers, Niner fans, they're 10-0, 70% completion percentage, 20 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. I mean, he's not going to throw 20 touchdowns in the next 10 games and only 2 interceptions, is he? I mean, I don't know, but
at this point, are you scared to almost make that bet? Like, you wouldn't just call me crazy if I took it.
I would bet against him going 20 touchdowns and 2 interceptions over the next 10 games. But I
think
don't
that's
know.
the compliment right there, the but.